is that one? The Zero. It's an electric bike. Who manufactures that?
It's
Zero.
Yeah, it's a new. They've only been around for about 15 years. Yeah, they're called Zero. 100% electric.
All the time, all that time?
Yeah, it plugs in. You plug it in like where they plug in the Teslas. It's got like the plug-in like the cars have. So.
You think they made batteries that good 15 years ago?
Yeah, well, 15 years ago they didn't, so they've been working on it. They got it down. Yeah.
But you don't sound like a Harley Davidson.
No, they don't. It's a different kind of feeling for sure. Have a great day.
Hey, so is this.
Yeah. That's cute. All right, ready? I just need. Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's Lola Leslie 66. I am a new rider, and we're on my first street bike, which is the 2021 Zero S, which is an electric motorcycle. Just so you know, I am cheating today and doing the voiceover after the fact because I am riding somewhere where I'm going to be riding a little bit faster on roads that I've never been on before, so I wanted to be able to focus fully on that. In my opinion, the Palos Verdes Starbucks has the best view. And today is actually the 1-year anniversary of the first time I got to take my Kawasaki KX 85 dirt bike out in the desert, because it was the first time that the temperature was under 100. But I gotta be honest, I had a hard time getting out of that parking lot and onto the streets, and it was because of my height, because I'm short. And all of the Zeros are tall. And I really wanted a Zero. There was a discussion on Facebook on the Zero owners page asking if the Zero is a good bike for short riders. And also, we're wondering if maybe that's why there weren't as many women riding Zeros, is because most of them are pretty tall. My bike was 31.8 inches stock height. My Instant is 28. Look, honey, it's in the cage. Nicolas Cage. Oh. The first time I ever rode a Zero was actually at an MSF course in Long Beach, California. They had an XU. And I still couldn't flat-foot it. I think it's 29 or 30 inches tall, but it's skinny, it was light, and I felt really confident on it, and I really wanted a Zero after that. And the first time I sat on the Zero, I couldn't even get it off the kickstand because it was so top-heavy, and I was just too short for it. It was like almost 4 or 5 inches, something like that, too tall for me. But I really wanted one. had to learn how to stop with one foot down. But what I ended up doing was I went to Hollywood Electrics, and they worked with me. They put the lower spring in, which got it down to about 30.5 inches, and then they shaved the seat down. It was still about 2.5 inches too tall for me, maybe more. Then I found these boots that another short woman told me about. They're called Lady Pilot GTX waterproof motorcycle boots. They will give you another 2.5 inches. So those have been a godsend. The other thing I recommend doing, once you get that bike as low as you can and you've got your boots that get you as tall as you can, add the drop bars and release your ego. Because if you're short and you're riding a top-heavy motorcycle, you're probably going to drop it. And I'm not ashamed to say, I'm an expert at picking up my motorcycle. I had lots of practice picking it up, and it used to get me so upset when I would drop it, but now it's like, whatever, just pick it up and go along your way. I have the drop bar, so my beautiful paint job is still intact. So I spent a lot of time, and I got impatient, but I kept practicing my slow skills and managing the bike with one foot down. And the other thing I had to do, because I can't duck walk this bike, is I had to learn how to move the bike by standing on the side of it and moving it back and forth that way, because I just can't duck walk. And my toes don't actually touch the ground, just my boots, the 2.5 inch wedge on the bottom of my boots reach the ground. I'm so excited to be riding to the Starbucks. So I just wanted to give a little shout out to Derek and Ryan, who have zeros. Putting out to them is because it was about 6 weeks ago. I was drinking a coffee at my favorite Starbucks that I'm going to right now, and I saw 2 zeros in the wild drive by. And so I put a little shout out on Facebook, and sure enough, there's a couple guys in our group, and I was thinking to myself, oh, it's probably going to be months before I feel confident enough to ride all the way to the Palos Verdes Starbucks. But it's only not even 2 months later, and I am on my way. That is a gorgeous bike.